The last time Mrs. Borden was last seen alive was around 9:30 a.m. by her stepdaughter, the infamous Lizzie Borden, and her maid, Bridget. At the time Mrs. Borden was killed, Lizzie's sister Emma was out of town. Mr. Borden was out in Fall River, as was her Uncle John. Lizzie Borden said she was downstairs ironing handkerchiefs. Mrs. Borden was murdered in the same room her Uncle John had slept the night before. And this is one of the most requested rooms for overnight stays at the historic Lizzie Borden Murder House and Museum, the John Morse Room, also known as the Murder Room. There seemed to be no sign of a struggle or defensive wounds. Peculiar, isn't it? The evidence was unclear whether Mrs. Borden was facing her attacker, kneeling down, or standing up. But we do know where the wounds were. One blow struck her behind her ear on the left-hand side of her head. Another blow struck her between the shoulder blades that was 4 inches deep. Another blow struck her between the remaining 17 were between the back of the head and neck, for about a total of 19 blows. Mrs. Borden was eventually found face down in a pool of her own coagulated blood. Between the blood and stomach contents of both victims, we can estimate the time of death to be around 9:30 a.m., a full hour and a half prior to Mr. Borden's murder. In the photo on the wall of the dining room, you can see Mrs. Borden lying down flat on the stomach, and you can see the pool of blood around her head. If you look closely in the mirror, you can see the very camera that took the photo. And did you know that the Lizzie Borden crime scene photos were the very first crime scene photos taken within the United States? How's that for a morbid fun fact?